Hello, welcome back to the channel. Tell by the thumbnail, you know why we're here. But hey, for everyone who stopped by, welcome. If you're new here, do me a couple favors. Hit that subscribe button, then go next door, ring that bell, make sure it says all so you know when the next video pops up. Smash that like button, and before you head out, drop a comment down below. And if you're one of the regulars here, welcome back for another round. I ask you also, hit that like button, and before you leave, drop a comment as well. YouTube loves the comments, and of course, share the video out on all the socials. The merch store still going. Link will be in the description down below. Get yourself some Joker Voice merch. Contribute to a good cause. Also, you can check me out Monday and Friday this week on Legion Talk, both 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Monday we're going back to the world of Westeros, Game of Thrones, Season 1, Episode 2, and Friday night for Friday night's Royal Rumble, where we just discuss the week in pop culture. Again, check out the playlist as well. It builds the viewing hours. And a special thanks to Dork Wars for having me on their show on Saturday. We discussed the sixth film in the Harry Potter series, Half-Blood Prince, and I will be back on in 2 weeks from Saturday to discuss the final two films in the final book, The Deathly Hallows. So, thank you, Dork Wars. Look forward to being on your show again. Okay. Black Panther 2. Wakanda Whatever. Yeah. It's the final installment of Phase 4 of the MCU. And oh boy, do those two terms apply to this film. And I'm going to discuss what I didn't like about the film, what I did like about the film, some final thoughts, as I always do. So, spoilers ahead. You've been warned. Let's get into it. Okay. Wakanda Whatever. A Black Panther film with no Black Panther. Yes, the unfortunate event of Chadwick Boseman passing, but still, you couldn't recast. It's not like Marvel hasn't done that before. Terrence Howard becomes Don Cheadle. Ed Norton becomes Mark Ruffalo. The William Hurt will become Harrison Ford. It's not like it hasn't happened. I mean, you couldn't deep fake at all. For God's sakes, you're under Disney. I mean, Lucas brought Carrie Fisher back from the dead. Couldn't do that. And you couldn't just have him you couldn't just have an actor in a costume and use his voice. Couldn't do that. Leave the mask on. Couldn't. Okay. Because in the first 90 seconds, T'Challa dies off screen from an unknown virus of unspecified origins. A little messaging in there. Who knows? So, this film, which is supposed to be a dedication, a farewell to T'Challa and to Black Panther. You couldn't have him going out in a heroic way, but instead you kill him. You kill him off screen in an unceremonious way, which is not befitting of the hero that T'Challa was. So, bleh. Shame on you. And in the wake of this, so Queen Ramonda is now the sovereign leader of Wakanda. Wait, what? It was clearly established in the previous film that when a ruler passes, there's a challenge day. Someone gets a challenge for the throne. It's not just passed on. So who did Ramonda fight to have the title of queen? Who did she defeat? Don't know. not answered. You're just supposed to accept it. Ugh. Made no sense. Another thing, how did Namor get into Wakanda? Because according to Marvel Atlas, Wakanda would be around northern Kenya. Now, there's no ocean access there. There's a lake. There's no ocean access, which makes the battle make even less sense. Why does Wakanda have this big ocean liner ship thing, transport, when they don't have access to the ocean? Again, it's not answered. The final fight scene. Shuri gets stabbed in the chest with a vibranium spear through her vibranium armor. Again, we're not following the rules that we set in the first film, because a vibranium spear can't penetrate vibranium armor, which is why Black Panther and Killmonger were fighting in the mine when that train, when the maglev happened. It weakened the vibranium, so T'Challa could put that spear through his chest. But apparently, unless your name is Qui-Gon Jinn or Killmonger, you survive a massive chest wound. Just saying. And so much of the messaging in this film, again, from the first 90 seconds, an unknown virus of unknown origin, to the first time Namor crosses the border into Wakanda, furthering of Killmonger's mission from the previous film, which then formulates into an alliance between Tulakan and Wakanda after Namor, a male, yields and bends the knee to Shuri. Sure, Victoria Alonso loved that scene. I mean, that's just a few things I didn't like. There's a lot more. I'm just gonna stop there. The things I liked, aside from this being the final installment of Phase 4, nothing. And if I'm to give a final thoughts on this movie is 40 minutes too long. A Black Panther movie with no Black Panther, but loads of social justice, warrior messaging, and intersectional feminism. What could possibly go wrong with that? This movie has a $400 million budget if you include production and print and advertising. So it's got to be over where Doctor Strange 2 in the Multiverse of Meh was to be profitable at the box office. As of right now, the numbers has the projections at $180 million domestically, which I think is generous. I think once about mid tomorrow comes out, we're going to get the actual numbers out there. I think it'll be like high 160s, low 170s when all is said and done. This movie's not going to make it. It's not going to make the $1 billion mark for sure. And yeah, 180s, it sounds nice. It's about 7 million behind Doctor Strange, but if you look at the global box office, it's over 100. It's like over 120 million behind where Doctor Strange was. Not bearing well. This thing has got an uphill climb. It's got a leg out. So, and just from my own experience when I went and saw it, I went with a friend. They paid for it, thank God. My theater was half full, and every big moment that was supposed to garner that audience reaction, silent. People didn't clap at the end. There was no cheering. uphill climb, folks. So, if I was to give this a final score, this if out of 10, this is a 2. It's not rewatchable. I don't recommend it. The only thing from the film side of Phase 4 that's worse than this, Eternals. But hey, just my thoughts. Turning it back over to you. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. If you liked it, great. Tell me why. But again, folks, check me out for the rest of the week on Monday night for tonight, Legion Talk, and then Wednesday we will also have the new episode of Titans, and then Friday night Legion Talk again. And again, subscribe, ring that bell, drop a comment, hit the like button. If you didn't like the video, hey, you hung around this long, so I thank you for that. And share the video out on all the socials, and I will see you, Legion Talk, later tonight. Until then, guys, have a great week. Always have fun. Hashtag keep talking. And always keep that smile on your face. Toodles.